Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Moravia over here. In the middle of Europe, pretty much in the middle of Europe now, I guess. We expanded from a tiny 2-province minor to this pretty decent shape over here. I'm still going for the Great Moravia achievement, where we have to eat, well, I think one more province from Saxony here, and then a whole bunch of stuff from Hungary, tiny bit of Poland, and Austria. We're still allied to Poland, or what's now the Commonwealth. We're no longer allied to Austria, well, because they wanted to call us into a weird war that we didn't really want against the Ottomans, I believe. Also, since we have to attack them eventually, I might as well drop that alliance. We're on and off on the Great Power ranking, switching place with Portugal here, who are expanding by, I assume, colonization, as they tend to do. And we are going up and down by expansion. They seem to be expanding a bit faster than we are right now, but they don't have to contest in the HRE. We're at war with Saxony, going for this last piece of land that we want here. Also, I'm kind of interested in taking Sachsen, because it's a great province. And I'm interested in taking Nuremberg, because it also is a great province, a paper province, which is extremely valuable right now, and it's also right in the middle of our land where we kind of want it. That, of course, is going to give us a bunch of regressive expansion. I can't check yet how much it will be for taking Nuremberg, but even taking Sachsen and Oberlausitz is going to make a bunch of people unhappy. That said, Nuremberg and Lüneburg are guys in this war, so they will have a truce. Saxony obviously will have a truce, so that leaves only 3 people, and Pomerania is actually currently in a very nice situation where they're neither defended by the Commonwealth nor by Denmark. And that would allow us to declare a humiliation war, because they're our rival, and use that to hide our coring and also to get them on a truce lock where we don't have to care about aggressive expansion with them. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it immediately, I think. I'm going to declare this war right now. I'm not quite ready. They have 18,000 troops here. I only have 11. So it's a bit scary. But there's a 20 stack here from us coming in. And I am not particularly scared. And I am scared of these guys paying off their debt or something and then being willing to join the war once again. So let's go in here, declare war, humiliate, take their capital, of course, in Stettin. We will be fighting East Frisia, but that shouldn't be much of an issue. And yeah, then we're just gonna hang out in that war while we core whatever we take from Saxony and maybe Nuremberg here. Cool. Now Lüneburg, we are at war with you, but that should not be an issue either. Let's go, declare that war. And what else is happening? Military access Dithmarschen, sure, come on through. Rebels, yeah, we might have to deal with rebels in a bit. It's unfortunate, but nothing we can do about that. Are there any good buildings? I seem to remember that they're not, but oh, there is one in Brno because we did a lot of development. Trade, nope. Barracks, oh, that's a good barracks in Lehov. Also due to development. And 40 is an acceptable manufactory, but I'd rather keep the money right now. We're good with money, but still. So let's go then. Nothing quite like starting an episode with a war. If we were to take Nuremberg, that would be over 100% war score. Do I rather want Sachsen or Nuremberg? I guess I rather want Nuremberg here. Because we don't need Sachsen. We don't need Nuremberg either, but it's a better province. What trade region are you in? You are unfortunately over here in Rhineland, which I don't really care about, while Sachsen is in my node. That makes it more interesting to take Sachsen. How far are we away from a new age idea? Probably very far. Not that far, actually. We gain 5 splendor each month. We need another 350-ish splendors, so that would be 70 months. So that's 3 years. It's quite a while. Are you a different religion? Saxony, you are Protestant, so no. And Nuremberg. Oh, but we can separate peace Nuremberg. It's easy. We can just separate peace Nuremberg. Maybe even right now. Nope, not quite yet, but almost. And then we don't have the issue with the extra war score. So that's fine. We pay a bit of Diplo for taking Nuremberg, but I mean, 16, that's fine. That's mostly because we have, I think, a double reduction to unjustified demands. Minus 25% from Legacy of Great Moravia and minus 50% from the completion of influence ideas. So we, assuming that's normal paradox math, we probably pay only 25% of the actual cost there, which is insane. You're running to Braunschweig. I don't really care about that. I'm gonna catch somebody here though. Oh, they just ran until here. Yeah, that's gonna be their death. Very nice. And oh no, we just got the 1k, never mind. But I am gonna go and try to catch these guys in Lüneburg. We have tons of manpower, that's pretty great, since we were a bit lacking in manpower early on. Hungary, something. Shift consolidate here. Peace offer from Saxony, not quite yet Saxony. This is good. Tech cost reduction, very nice. Nuremberg, are you now happy to leave? You are. If I also wanted your money, you would still be fine. That's a lot of money I'm getting from you. That already gives me a coalition, that's interesting. Pomerania doesn't matter, Nuremberg doesn't matter, Mainz matters, Palatinate matters, Lüneburg doesn't matter, Saxony doesn't matter, and Württemberg, I think doesn't matter? I think they're in this war? No, it's Nuremberg, Lüneburg. So Württemberg does matter. I think that's still fine. That is, how many people? 1, 2, so Mainz, Palatinate, and Württemberg. So that's okay, and then that can tick down. We might have to wait a while until we take something from Saxony, but that's gonna be alright. I really want this province. So Nuremberg, give me that peace deal, please. Merely negotiate for themselves, yes. Won that other battle, also very good. I can immediately go and core Nuremberg. Hide it from the Emperor. I'm not at all expanding in Europe. No. In the HRE. That's not a thing I'm doing. Why would you even think that? Ooh, there's East Frisian troops that are going to die in Magdeburg. Fine by me. Lüneburg itself doesn't need this big of a siege stack, so... Do you have a siege general? You do, and it's a good one. Wish we had some cannons here. But right now we're just going to have an infantry siege then. Probably gonna send that cannon from this stack over. Am I gonna need the support here? I don't think I do. No. Burghers gain loyalty and a province and 2 base techs there. I tend to like this event. So let's do it. Did not quite crunch these guys, unfortunately. Sent the cannon over there. And I guess I'll have you follow over to East Frisia, if I can. So we can stack wipe you. Assuming that's where you're running. It should be where you're running. That is East Frisia, right? Yes. Put the cannon here. We need one less normal unit. What kind of rebels? Catholic zealots. Okay, that should be hopefully a kill. Let's shift consolidate to make sure that happens. Yep. And now we need only 3 troops here and a siege guy. So basically just the mercs. Maybe 1 more normal unit. Yeah, 1 normal unit. And the mercenaries. And the rest come home. Well, home. Our new home over here in Pomerania. And you guys are taking attrition because you don't have a leader. Well, other reasons too, but not having a leader does do something to that. How's your siege going here? You are pretty far into the siege. So I kind of want to attack you soon. I don't know if we are gonna get the defender's advantage here, because rebels don't get it, and this is occupied by rebels, but we are not rebels. I have no idea how this works. But we should have superiority anyway, so this should be fine. And we did get the defender's advantage. And we even overtook their siege. That's pretty excellent. Get rid of those Catholics. Question is, do we kill their other Catholics? I don't like Catholics. I like people being Protestants, so maybe we kill those rebels for them? Fine. This is grasslands, we should be doing well. Yep. Lost 2,500 troops for that, but otherwise we're good. And there are no more enemies, so let's go wild here. We need a normal siege stack for Stettin. Four troops, please. And the rest can just go wild. In the biggest carpet siege the world has ever seen. Something like this. So I'm pretty sure that piecing out Saxony now is going to be a bit of an issue. Even if we take only Oberlausitz, Nassau gets added, Württemberg still unhappy, otherwise it's the same people. If we take Sachsen also, whoa. Yeah, I don't think we take Sachsen this fight. That would be too much of a coalition. Probably just Oberlausitz, and then I mean, I could vassalize here, but that's probably also going to annoy too many people. Let's see. It's actually not... it's actually pretty horrible. It is pretty horrible. We have... No, it's too many. Just too many. It's basically only miners that care, but it's a lot of miners. So, nope. I'm gonna take Oberlausitz because I need it. Even though I apparently don't have a claim on it. But still free of Diplo, so that's fine. And then we're going to take all your money and war reps, obviously. Transfer trade power. And could make them give up claims in Moravia, but I don't really care about that. Cancel their alliance to Lüneburg, sure. So that's roundabout gonna be our peace deal. But first we have to peace out Lüneburg for some more war reps. We lose stability or ducats or diplo power. Let's lose ducats. Control. Somebody's actually attacking me. What? Oh, that's just a bunch of controls. But what's happening here? Oh, it's between Verden and Sweden. Oh, it's not actually us. You guys can already go and collect yourselves. There's no need for so many of you to be here. Just taking attrition. So let's group up. And control. Everybody meet up in Potsdam. All the controls that we need. Where are my rebels? I have Saxon separatists in Lipsko. So once I have a decent stack here, I want these guys to sit in Lipsko then. With the general as soon as I can find one. Which I can't because they're all busy sieging. Okay. But I mean, this is a decent number of troops for now. Should at least reduce the chance of rebels here. Yeah, very low. 0.8%. It's not much of a rebel chance. Austria's embraced printing press. It's pretty quick. We already have it, right? Yeah, we developed it in Brno, I think. Well, partially developed it. We did that, right? Or didn't we? I feel like we at least worked on that. And we seem to have it, so yes. Come on, there's the siege of Lüneburg. Which means I can piece them out. And tell them to... Couldn't make them my vassal, but no, it's just more aggressive expansion. Just make this a giant peace deal again. I do need some prestige. So I could end your rivalries here. And that. Did I take war reps? I did. Like this. 100% peace deal. That's gonna keep you out of the coalition for a long, long while. So that's that. Giving us some black flag troops here, but that's fine. And just waiting for these other sieges. Can I actually peace out Sachsen now? Because I want to do that before I end the other war. This looks fine. Pomerania not an issue, Sachsen not an issue, so yeah. Assuming that nobody else is already in the coalition. Or potential for coalition. 62. Palatinate is one of these in the list, right? Yeah. Memmingen is fine. Oberschwaben is fine. Ulm. Technically still in there. And these guys up here should be in the list anyway. Lüneburg. So it adds Ulm. So we have Mainz, Palatinate, and Württemberg and Ulm, which is a technical possibility for a coalition, but not really. Just double check that Austria isn't. No, Austria is fine. So Switzerland, so is Brunswick. Okay. I want all your money. I want that piece of land. And did I say trade power, war reps? Yes. And something. Sure, give up your claims in my land. And I'm going for high truce peace deals right now because of all the aggressive expansion issues. I want to keep a lot of truces around so people are not able to join that coalition against me. Yes, it means it's going to be a while until we can declare war on Sachsen again, but there are so many targets around us. The issue is not a lack of targets, the issue is just aggressive expansion. So you guys, East Frisia, you might as well be pieced out. You also produce paper, interesting. War reps, trade power, not interesting over here, really. So give me a lot of prestige. Do not ally Pomerania. Fine, ally Pomerania. You're still not quite interested in leaving? I have a ton of prestige, actually. Might just do the... Whoa, you have a lot of money. We're gonna do this in a second when they are happy to peace out. Which they should be soon. At the latest, when our siege over here completes, we are definitely gonna be able to peace these guys out. How close are we? One more tick. Next month we should be able to get that peace. And so for peace, yep. So they negotiate for themselves, we get war reps, they remove Utrecht and Friesland as their rivals, they give me tons of money, I get some inflation for that, and I get some prestige for it. Cool. Saxon separatists actually did rise up at their 0.8% chance to fire. Impressive. Okay. I must have already moved my troops from East Frisia. I was thinking there should be troops here, but I think they left already. So that's okay. Did okay against the rebels, lost 2,000 men. It's gonna be alright. So you guys can merge and probably just drill somewhere in, say, Nuremberg right now. because I don't want these guys to rebel. Where is Nuremberg? Must have been this, right? Nuremberg? That's what it's called now? Sure. Won the Siege of Stettin, so you guys can go to, I don't know, Oberlausitz. Where is Oberlausitz? Was this Oberlausitz? Must be. Horny Lusice. So Lusice is Lausitz and Horny is like upper, I guess. Peace out from Pomerania. Sorry, Pomerania, I need you to be in the war for a bit. I have course to do. That said, what's our peace deal gonna be? We're gonna want you to could go for show strength. Just grab that monarch power. That seems kind of good. It's not the right button. That's the right button. No, this is the right button. Show strength. Still get 30 power projection, and we get monarch points and 100% peace deal. That sounds good. I got caught on the Palatinate spying. Why am I spying on the Palatinate? Am I trying to get a claim? Apparently I am. Let's grab that really quick. And think about what our diplomats should be doing. I think one of them should be improving with outraged countries, as we like to do. Yeah, and we're starting to get rid of our border gore. We had horrific border gore earlier on, but now we're sort of starting to consolidate our lands. It's not quite beautiful yet, but it's getting better. I was also interested at some point to vassalize Alsace, but they were just like, no, we're not interested yet. Minus 13, and how much improved relations can we do here? Not a lot. So it's still a no. But we will eventually. I guess while we're coring the other guy, I might as well also be doing something like improving with outraged countries. What's our military tech at? Are we already in the age of cannons? We are sort of... Yeah, I mean 16 is when they really start getting strong. But we have decent cannons now. I think I can build some cannons. And I should have some force limit, right? I built all these regimental camps earlier. Yeah. Just go for 5 cannons here. Makes this a very unbalanced stack, but it's not supposed to be a fighting stack anyway. You guys, while you hang out, you might as well be drilling though. And I wanted to build a manufactory, if I remember correctly. This one here in Ratislav. How's our trade looking? We're starting to get some sort of control of our home node here. And we're still transferring from Ostmark, which is fine. At some point we might be interested in collecting in Rhineland over here, but right now we're not. And yeah, I don't know if we're going to do that mad expansion into Western Germany here. Sorry, Pomerania, no peace. I need to spend some military points. Might as well grab one more general. 4332, not bad. We're taking attrition. That's not something I want to do. I need to get rid of 1 unit. Let's just drop the mercs here, because they don't drill well anyway. Get those cores done. What are my estates saying? Nobility. I could milk you for that military support. Means I would have to spend my military power somehow. And I could ask the burghers for money, which doesn't really matter. Any cool states? Not really. And they're not terrible. 18 is not a terrible state, but just one province. More people grabbing the printing press. Pomerania is still wanting peace. I can't yet, Pomerania, sorry. Ooh, the Religious League War starting to fire. And we're gonna have to decide whether we want to be in that. I normally stay out of the League War. But there is this... Is it in triggered modifiers? I think... Where's the button? There. If we did get Protestant Empire, we would get missionary strength, meh. Legitimacy, it's not insane. I don't really care about these rewards. I think I'm just gonna ignore the war, let them do their thing. And maybe we're gonna get some enemies of Austria on the side of the Protestants, which would be very cool. Ooh, nice. Rising support of the Franconian population. We get a bunch of unrest reduction and production efficiency bonus for 10 years. Nice. Saxony joined the Protestant League. I really want to like the Ottomans to join the Protestant League. Trade League. Damnation. So we're not attacking the Palatinate anytime soon, I guess. If they're in Lübeck's Trade League. But if we get a good war against Austria, I mean, if they get bogged down in the League War and we can attack Austria during that, that would be very nice. And I capped on military, which is what I do, do development. Ooh, also autonomy reduction. Oh, not at war, of course. Development, sort by price. Give me some... I guess in Vratislav? Has relatively high autonomy right now, but that's gonna change. So you guys get the... Well, you already have the development edict. It's great. So I'm just gonna put some military in here. Also maybe turn off the development edict or institution spread edict here. Let's try that protect trade edict once again. Let's see how much money we get from that. Right now we're making 13 ducats in trade. Now we go to protect trade here. And that is 0.6 ducats extra. And our state maintenance here is 0.86 ducats with the edict. So... And I think the edict is 200%. So it triples the maintenance, so we would get rid of about 60. So it's even, roundabout even. Yeah. And anything we gain now should increase the income. So right now we're not gaining anything from it, but we should in the future. We can actually convert something? Wow. How nice. Let's go. Convert Lipsko. And Denmark is no longer a valid rival for me. Did they lose and die? Lipsko, I would like a conversion edict here. That means I need to state you. I guess that's fine then. State, core, and give me a conversion edict. Not clergy. State. Sorry. That's the button I'm looking for. +1 missionary strength, please. No longer need to embargo. Come back, please. Denmark. Did that give us power protection from Eclipse Denmark? It did. Can make the Palatinate like us. And that way Resno gets... Is Resno my place? Yes. Palatinate likes me and we get for 10 years -10 development costs +25 goods. Or Palatinate hates us and we get bonus trade power in Resno. How much trade power do you have in Resno? Not insane amounts, but okay. And you are in a good note for us. I think I'm going to take the trade power. Where are those cores? Come on, cores. 1 core. We are back in our great power place. It's nice. Still very scary. Portugal is very close to our heels here. But we are almost the size of Austria. Which is obviously good. Sitzenberg. What? A coalition war against Württemberg? You were a bad boy, Württemberg. You took 2 provinces here. And now you're getting punished. It's fighting Switzerland, Memmingen, Flanders, Aachen, and Utrecht. And they are just fighting you, Ulm, and Nassau. Yeah, that's goodbye. They're gonna make you give that land back. They should learn from me on how to avoid coalitions, really. And I think we're gonna do the piecing out of these Pomeranian people in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you consider liking the channel, liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and see you guys next time!